Welcome back. The 25k no-limit hold'em event is in the book. Sam Trickett is the champion. And well, Jeff, there's no rest for us. Straight into event number 3. 25k short deck. Switching things up, getting our mind back on this game. As you see Sergei Lebedev leading the way, 724k. Big start from him. Well, back on the feature table, we have Cynn. We have Hsiang, who won, of course, the 25k short deck.
Yep.
Straight back in the mix.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, and there's Cynn as well, and Webster. A lot of guys getting some.
And let's not forget to mention Jason Koon there as well. This is a table we got going on here. Oh, Jiang, King Jack.
Gonna move it in for 341 here. And he, our champion of the 25k, the King Queen.
Yeah, he just steamrolled that final, didn't he? Just won a series of all-ins.
Wow, interesting. I guess these are the spots where I'm just not as comfortable, right? Like what's, you know, in
Jason as well calling it off Queen 10 of clubs, which is one of the hands that plays so well multi-way. Not going to play quite as well in this one, but this is what happens, Jeff. In these short decks, we're still in the rebuy period.
What is a starting stack? 250 maybe, or it can't be 100.
No, it'll be I think 125 perhaps. I'm not sure actually.
I'd be surprised if it's not like 250 or 300.
Let's have a look, see if we can figure this out.
Yeah, Jason likes this spot.
Well, he's not liking it so much anymore, but he likes it on the end. He gave it a thumbs up early doors and collects it all. And here we go. He moves it in. King Jack of Hearts. Cynn. King Queen behind.
And Jason finds Ace King. And he is going to be behind here. You can see the percentages though, still 60, 40, 57.
King A8, pretty safe for Jason. Just the one hard out there. That card not so safe for him.
Come on, James. Let's not call safeties.
He with a double.
It did look safe.
It did. I mean, come on,
yeah, with 2 diamonds even. He would have, and the hearts don't come, we know, so it's.
Yeah, no one ever makes flushes. You told me this.
Yeah. But the other players we see.
103.
Jason's all in for 100k. Webster calls with Ace Queen.
Oh, Ace Queen again.
No.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
King Queen going to be behind.
No limit. You feel so dead in this spot, but in this game, I'm like, okay, I can do it.
Good.
Yeah.
I can do it.
So to his point, Ace Queen, we know it's actually in this game. It's even probably harder to win with the Ace Queen.
Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah, you know it, Jeff. I think you.
See, now I feel behind. It's like this is the most wicked game.
Ace or Jack.
Right here.
All that will do it, and there it is.
King in the window, never good.
Never good. The king in the window is great. The 10 is like, all right, I lose.
Yeah, so Lebedev going to get out of the way. I mean, John actually, other than a queen, I mean, this is the worst hand for Webster to see for sure. He's got the best straight draw, blocking his stuff, and he's.
Yeah, and out in front with King High, right?
Yeah. He's going to actually take a pretty big lead. He will split some of the time.
Wow.
And hello, Webster.
Wow. Webster turning the straight draw on top pair to go with his straight draw.
And great card for Webster. Does block King 10 though, so I just, in terms of what he puts his opponent on, he's very aware. He could have Queen X, could have Queen 10, Queen King, Queen. He could have flopped it, Queen Jack. It's multi-way pot. Loves the card, but doesn't want to just blow up the pot here. Oh,
Wow.
hard way.
Checks back. Makes kings full.
What a run out if you're Cynn. I mean, you're hoping your opponent somehow has a queen, but
Right, the spot from Webster, right, he doesn't expect John to check back a queen. I would have thought on the turn, so doesn't have that many kings, given that the most likely king is king 10 and Webster holds a 10 himself. Does check it on over to John.
put the bet size that you think is the best for that situation. And the difference between getting 20K in a spot or getting pot, you know, where you're making that distinction is important to try to what's most likely, how are they going to, you know, respond to it. And here he goes for, what, just over half?
Just over half, yeah, which is interesting sizing. I would have thought either small or big. And again, you and I are both learning on the job here when it comes to short deck.
Yeah, if you think about what hands is he beating, does he ever have some jacks? Jack X that he's stuck on with on the flop, and then he's now bluffing like an ace jack or have jack 10. But
Right.
yeah, it's not many hands.
And as you say, it's hard to have spade draw combos because there aren't that many spades in the deck.
Yeah.
I feel like that went back really quick.
And look at this, jack 10 suited.
Clubs.
Is it a favorite versus ace queen? Actually, it's close. I know against ace king, it's like even money. But look at that board. Everyone got a little something. He likes the flop, and there's the jack coming right in. And he knows.
That's a run out.
Oh my goodness.
That's a run out.
Quadzilla.
This has been a hilarious table. The worst hand has won every single all-in. The only way you're a true favorite in this game.
And Sergey, who has been playing really snug and solid, gets in with jacks and does get the bad news that he's up against kings. And action pack.
You know, it's going to be interesting on the turn. It always, oh, not as interesting as I was thinking.
And jacks full of nines. So he gets unlucky there versus Lebedov. All right, jacks again.
Oh.
Reverse, and this time king queen. And John, third in, can't want to put in nines. I mean, it's just like almost just can't win. Like he's even against like king, ace jack and king queen, or ace king and king queen. It's just you have to basically hit a
Who
nine.
should win now? Listen, I'm.
It's the way of
Sergey.
the gods. I hate to say it. It's going to be 2 kings on the flop, I think. Yeah.
Close. I don't know how you do it.
King queen, just absolute hammerlock on the hand. I mean,
You just got to,
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Lucky jack table.
Short deck.
Wow. He's got the spades
This is
covered.
such a joke. I've played so many hands in this game, and it's still such a joke. Ace, jack of clubs.
No, jacks.
Oh, you're dead.
What else?
You're dead, bro. Oh yeah, you have jacks every hand. Oh, yes, I call. I think people would have some problems with me folding.
So,
It's ready. Take it.
I want to be more confident. I want to believe I'm going to win this, but
ace queen, I'm telling you,
it's
this
not
hand
there,
is
man.
Coin flip.
Okay. I still don't believe I'm going to win.
He's got a 7
7.
for outs. Doesn't get it.
Could I have some chips, please?
Take a look at the chips. 673 for Webster. Sergey Lebedov been playing jacks. A lot of hands here. Still, those two have a nice stacks. He's going to call, and he's going to see the bad news. That's not the hand you
so
want to be
good.
against. But
Very scary.
My hand was going to win this time.
definitely
What'd you
scary.
have?
Queen 9 of clubs.
That blocks some of the Sergey's straight. That's good for John.
Not too much.
And, oh my goodness. Oh, jack 10 just gets it done.
Right. Ngồi đây mới phải
And you're just, you know, it's like here. So now this is 7 outs.
sử dụng cô.
Ace King will hold. There's Ace 10. Jason with the pretty hand. Queen Jack suited. He's not going anywhere. Webster 8-9 suited against 200K stacks.
122.
Tempting, but it's not. Doesn't really need to call it off there. And look at this.
I got a decent three-way hand.
Wow. So good.
Send it, baby.
So good.
Jason likes seeing this. The Ace King and Ace 10 sharing the Ace. Queen Jack suited. You know, he does have a path for a triple here.
Chop tight. Chop chop.
For sure. I like that Queen Jack suited in this one. Look
Here
at
we
that.
are.
I mean,
Hack toe.
I think it's 6. No interesting.
Yeah. Here we go.
What the fuck?
Here we go.
Never safe.
Hey,
6.
Here we go. Go.
Okay.
100.
Yeah, it's not much.
22.
Yeah.
monster top 2. Hsiang bricks. Does have a gut shot and 2 overs.
60.
Yeah, so it's not, you get lammers. Those blue chips are worth 100K, so you can put in all at a time or one at a time. So if you bust, you still, for their 25K buy-in, you get 300 total K chips, which is 3 100K chips. And Lebedov cutting out a raise. He played his King's Koi before. Hsiang going to put it in, so we're going to get to see at least 5 with him being all in. But Webster now thinking, what am I getting raised with here? I block jacks and 9s. I have top 2. I lose to 6s. I lose to jacks and 9s. I mean, would Lebedov play queen 10 suited, queen 10 like this with the best draw? Interesting hand. And Sergeyev gets raised back. I mean, just can't. Webster's definitely, I don't see any reason of folding. How Sergey plays, though, would he do this with queens, kings, aces? Would he play it like this? Would he flat and then go crazy here? I think Webster is going to end up ripping it in. I don't think he can just call. The event is a rebuy event, so if you lose your 300K, whether it's 100K at a time, and lammers or the full 3, you can rebuy up to, I believe, level 10. And we might be there already, so there it is, all in. And Sergey's got to let go. Oh, wow. Maybe he thinks he's got queen 10. This is
10.
Drop.
King Queen wins, but who wins the side pot?
Why haven't you shove pre? Wow, king queen.
Holy.
Come on.
Then we don't have to play the big pot.
Come on.
he was
boy.
supposed to. I think he meant to
Why
shove
haven't
pre.
you
All
shoved pre?
in for all of it.
Yes. Jack.
Oh, shit.
So Webster
I'll
needs to
take 6
fade
on the
a
turn.
6, an ace, a 10 for the side pot.
6 is good.
6 is that's a brick. Oh, actually, so an 8. An 8 makes him a straight as well. Look at those outs. Sergey's got a lot of outs.
Oh,
Yes, 6.
Wow.
All right.
Sorry, mate.
Such a sick hand.
all right. We lose the player, and now we got 3-handed. One dude's got about 6 million chips over here. Everybody else got nothing. 6-6. No thing for 6s yet.
Pretty dry for 7. 8 does have a gut shot,
Yes.
and that's a full house. Webster is
All right.
going to be.
Yeah, just
To the
start
limp,
first
we just
hand.
check down.
Alright, so Ty just ripping it in here with 10s. Mikhail on the button finds the aces. Life is good. Jason making way. And just a little 70-30 you see here.
Not the most difficult decision.
King, queen,
Comes the
8.
sweat cards.
No sweat there, I'm afraid, Carrie. Just the 10 on the end will do it. Everything
That
but.
was supposed to be the turn.
160.
65.
Round 9's much weaker in this game. Dog in a flip and fewer small pairs to be jamming.
Alright.
Says it's gamble time. That's the good news. Up against 10-9.
How did we flip?
Flip, yeah.
Oh, it was a flip.
Oh, you picked up outs.
All right, now
Horrible.
I like your hand a lot more now than I did before the flop.
Okay. I like it better now.
Queen is working.
That is the end of that.
Chop it up. Short deck.
Anyway.
I think you cover me, right?
See a pretty fair fight around. Tie crush, but
No. It's gonna be hard to make a float
still
now.
not that
that
bad.
was-
Carrie
that
and
was-
Jason
like a
chopping up most of the
You're
equity.
still doing all right. You're doing just fine,
Yeah.
given what I snap call with.
I don't make a float.
Let's open. Ace king.
Maybe some diamonds.
Jack 6-6.
Maybe some diamonds.
Okay.
Well, King, Queen, 10. That's a pretty good flop for tie. Broadway.
Jack of diamonds.
Chop it
I
up.
probably take that flop.
Carrie's gonna scoop.
2 pair for Carrie.
Carrie's gonna scoop our ass.
I'll take a chop.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's exactly what he's done.
So good.
No cards left?
I'm 0 for 45 all in today.
Running 9s.
That's the key for you on this one. Good and bad. Good and bad, you're fine. It's really not that bad, is it?
King, Queen, 8.
I don't
Pretty
know,
good
man.
flop
It
for
feels
Sergey.
okay.
Jason with a gut shot.
All right.
Now
all
has
right.
spades.
All right.
What a card.
8 of spades.
That's an incredible card.
Yep. All right. Sweet. That was a lot of fun, guys.
Jason loses another
I'll
one
be back.
and is off to rebuy. And we're going to go 5-way to the first flop with our new cast on the feature table. King 9-7, couple of diamonds. Huge flop for Paul. Top pair and diamonds, and of course Nicholas also finding a big flop with his set of 9s. Alright, let's check it around to Paul, who surely going to bet this one.
Bet 50.
Pays 50k, and again, very odd that Nicholas decided to check. Oh, he does have more than the graphics suggest. That would be why. I thought this pan was playing a little odd. So he has about 100k more than it suggests.
You.
Paul, of course, gonna call.
Flush draw. Fire out.
Yeah, Nicholas is 128, not 28.
Jack 10. Flush. Yeah.
Oh, Paul pairs up. Pardon me, hits a diamond. Needs to avoid a pair up on the end. He does just that. And Nicholas, first hand at the feature. Back off to the blind desk if he wishes to continue. Well, he does. Go for it. Ripping in his ace-9, really. A tough spot, but interesting spot for John. Rebuy's still on the go. King, Queen suited does play well 3-way, and see, even against ace-queen and ace-9. It's at 35%, but lets it go. Ace, Jack, 7.
King? King, okay.
Danny gonna struggle from here. Wei Leong with the double.
188.
Danny in great shape to
What
double
level
up.
are you? Revenge.
King a 7-6. Ooh, hearts. Top set for Danny, but Seth with the flush draw.
One more out.
Picks up an additional.
Queen of clubs or queen of spades.
Ace of clubs.
Wow, big pot.
Seals the double for Danny. King at queen 9, never easy. Seth with a gut shot draw. And now has backdoor spades. But it does brick out. Seth departs the feature table, but as you heard him asking, clearly intending to rebuy here. Action round to John, who's surely going to put it in. That's what he does do. Wei Leong swiftly calls and gets the bad news that it is aces he's up against.
Uh-oh.
Scared.
Yeah, you're scared, right? You know.
Ping.
That is the reaction of a man who has become an underdog in the hand. King, queen, or 8. There it is.
No, you shout. Queen. I have one.
Good luck.
Unlucky.
John to the rail.
Queen 10 diamonds, bro.
Wei Leong
See the flop.
to north of 1 million in chips.
I got Queen 10 diamonds.
How much you have left? 210.
Well, 40k bet is met by an all-in from Paul. Not a lot Wei Leong can do about it in the middle. Where's the top two? Only 220k behind. It's going to force the call.
Top 2.
Yeah, but not bad news. Pretty much a flip.
One spade.
One spade indeed.
閃 can 啊！
識咩啦？我話咁多數做咪黃會生。
哦
There it is.
我 feel 到添啊而家 and the spades
知道啊？
There's the spades covered, so just a jack or non-spade 10.
哇
There it is.
好彩你冇嚟啊
The unnecessary flush.
邊 line 啊
With
邊
spade.
度 space 啊
哇！I call you call，打完。
冇啦我
I have outs.
Does have outs, although we've just seen 2 of those
Picture,
folded.
picture. No, king chop. It's
outs.
Okay, still got outs.
I take chop. I don't take
Yeah.
loose. Is that okay?
Yeah. Chop is fair.
Yeah,
One of
no good.
Yeah, not good.
Oh GG
GG, cooler bro.
It's the end of Soiza.
How much do I have?
I guess that's probably in the car. I mean, 9s is an okay pair.
Right.
It's not. We're not like ecstatic about it. Oh,
Ah.
600.
window.
Although,
Hello.
what a wet board this is behind.
Oh, flop. Oh my goodness.
Mikita with the open-ended straight flush draw. Aaron with the set. It is a flip.
I'll tell you what. When you
I'm
see
kind of
that,
surprised it's not even more Mikita's way, this one.
yeah, because the full house doesn't matter. I mean, he's still got the. I guess full house would be the straight.
Right.
I mean, man, a 9 in the door card. This is like if you could. This is literally the worst
Yeah.
possible cards behind. I guess maybe 10 jack of spades, but
At the same time, if you're Aaron, you got a set. If your opponent has a straight, it's pretty much a flip in this game as well. So
I mean the ace of spades, like a hand like ace queen off with the ace of spades.
right,
Wow.
but they're pretty few and far between.
Yeah.
Mikita does rip it in. Yeah, all these kind of hands. Yeah, he does make the call, and Mikita pulls the face. He knows. I think he's pretty sure he's up against. I think he's expecting to see 10s. Sees 9s, same thing. 11 outs, couple of cards.
Yeah, spade is ends it, right? Straight still could be action. Wow.
Quads.
Straight flush. Come on. No,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Aaron was
Yes.
Aaron with the early celebrate, but in this game there's always something going on. Straight flush draw
Wow.
possible.
Wouldn't have been nice.
Yeah.
Welcome back, one and all, to the Million Super High Roller Series here in Sochi. This is, of course, event number 3, our 25k short deck event. When we left last night, just 12 remained. They carried on and set this final 6, and that's how it looks. Our man Ivan Liao making back-to-back final table second yesterday in that 25k hold'em. Aaron van Blakeren back on the final table as well, along with Danny Tang Phua. Back-to-back finals also for this man. Tai Ha sitting on a mountain of chips as well. First prize, $457,500. Can't imagine a hand bet, pool bets 500 and folds for 800 more.
Is there any merit to call in though to get maybe Ty to get involved? Or I guess Ty's gonna
when
get.
Tai has exactly this hand, it seems like a gin scenario, right? You get Tai to call drawing dead, but there's a flip. Jeff, look at that, 49%, 49%.
Yeah, literally the same hand versus Mikita, where we saw actually reversed.
Set
Aaron had
against
the
the draw,
set
yeah.
against the draw, and he turned quads, as a matter of fact, to just end the hand. And this time,
There it is.
oh,
Pair it up straight away.
Go to my guy.
And make quads.
oh,
What?
yeah.
Unlucky Aaron.
Ace Queen though.
Oh,
Ace
yeah.
Queen.
Here we go, Jeff.
Good luck to you.
Surely it beats King Queen, though,
I
right?
got. Yeah. No, it doesn't. I don't know, man. Honestly.
Whoa.
Whoa, royal draw.
Royal draw.
Two clubs.
King of clubs.
Red 9. I get a red 9. No club. Just no club. Okay, I don't mind anything but no club.
Yeah, so
okay?
river at least you can.
Yeah, I can sweat the river, you know.
If,
No
it,
club.
if it's gonna be, oh,
It's a
Okay,
red
upside down the
6.
6 now, okay? All right.
I'll let you hit king pair.
No.
How king you don't win, sorry.
Ace of diamond now, maybe. Ace of diamond.
Queen of diamonds.
I lose. Yeah, good game.
Oh,
that was a tricky one. That was one where he like had to double take it.
GG.
For the trophy, 3 Malaysian short deck specialists. Think that's very safe to say. In contention, there's Tai Ha.
certainly a short deck
Yeah,
specialist
and
himself.
he's in the middle of it.
That's right.
and-
Ace Queen's is too strong. There we
Is
go.
And Ivan, yeah. So this was
Doesn't
for
love it,
value. He knows that it's not great news, but he's got a pretty strong hand.
And as you say, his risk premium,
你就推
the
仲好，
shortest stack,
一樣啊，一樣啊，
was low.
不過推仲好啦。
Seeing some immediate no's for the trophies in the
Yeah,
chat. Some people are shutting it down.
It's hard to change the status quo in life, Jeff.
Ooh.
Thing. Jack 10-8. Ivan takes the lead, but not
13
really.
outs.
Paul
Paul is
has
even
a few
laughing.
outs.
It's hard to have 13. Look at this. I mean, he's
11,
got. Oh, and the
13.
diamond. I didn't see the diamond. I saw double gutted.
Queen I win too. 9。
He's got.
Oh,
Oh,
that one.
Oh,
Wow.
Paul's
Queen,
thinking, come on, this
9
is like
or diamond.
still
Basically-
13 outs,
Yeah, still
flipping
basically a
essentially.
flip going to the end.
And Ivan Liao is watching intently here. Oh,
Diamond it is.
gets it. Is that a straight flush? No, not
ace-high flush.
almost.
Nearly a straight
Very
flush.
nice playing with you,
Yes.
Ivan.
Paul's standard line. Very nice playing with you as he knocks people out. First hand of 3-handed play. Already nearly a million chips in the pot. And what a flop it is for Tai. Flop in the joint. 10-8-7. On a board that he's not supposed to really have. And having limp called from the cutoff. It's a fun disguised hand for him. And like we saw earlier, may see Wei Leong have a go at this one, given that Tai doesn't hit her that often. Just try and knock him off.
Queen
Hands
King,
that have equity. Yeah,
Jack
exactly.
Queen.
These kind of hands that do have a lot of equity, don't they, Jeff, in short deck? But he checks back,
Whoa.
and what a turn card. Hearts for both players.
Could he ever slip it twice here? Or do you start just betting at this point?
But again, I mean, he doesn't have many nines. He limp called this raise. I kind of like the idea of checking again.
You know, at the same time, though, Wai Long's so strong of reading hands and kind of may realize, like, when he checks back, would he check back kings or aces? So now his hand kind of looks like ace-king. He opens the door to invite some bluffs, and obviously in this particular case, he happens to turn the flush draw, which doesn't get a ton of, you know, he realizes that's not a likely scenario to hit the heart, but he's still, it's like too good to, he could be winning, and he's got that drawn to the stone cold nuts. It's very, very interesting here. This could be, it's definitely some spicy, oh my goodness. I mean, come on.
Flush over flush.
So
that is as cold as
sick.
it gets in this game.
Wow, I mean, it's actually crazy because if you're tie, you hit the backdoor hearts, which is like going to be good always, but you had the stone cold nuts on the turn, you don't want it. The board pairs, so now you're...
And the beauty now you're thinking is, you know, Ty's basically saying he's got a straight when he bets the turn. So now Wai Leong is always going to try and take this pot off you. When the board pairs up and it comes the hearts. So I think I like a small bet here, like a block bet, but like a theoretical, look, I've got a straight.
I mean, so he
yeah, and that's what he's done. He's gone 900. What into 2 point? And it got a little bit bigger than I thought he might, but obviously Wai Leong just
thinking about Vegas and the Mirage.
Exactly that. and Ty's just trying to rep a 9, isn't he? He's saying, look, I've still got my straight. I don't want to have to check call a big bet. It's forcing, in his mind, he's trying to set Wai Leong up for the huge bluff. If you want to try and win this pot, you've got to shove it in and make me fold my straight. Both think they've got the crown jewels here. Only one does.
So what, quad eights or 7-9 of hearts? That's the only hands that Wai Long loses to, correct?
Yeah.
It's 7, well, yeah, you can't have 7-9 of hearts as played, really, right? The Jack-9 suited, he's been kind of like a stretch.
Yeah,
but
I'm with you there. Does move all in. Snap call.
What the fuck?
Wow. Straight flush. Straight flush against that flush.
No, it's not straight
It's not. It's not straight flush. Paul just misreading that one slightly. It's close. It looks like a straight flush.
Yeah.
It's a straight and a flush. But it's nut flush against jack flush. And well,
oh, she turned his hand over, or she mucked it, but at first it looked like she turned the ace-king suited over, like down, I think.
Snap call
Yeah, right? That's a, yeah, in his mind, like he's like, could have been 8s, could have been.
Straight flush. Is this
No.
Wait, I win. No, I want. No, I want.
That's what I'm saying. That's right.
Wrong, sorry.
Oh yeah, miss.
Ace king flush.
You're right. The dealer, I think, has marked ace king hearts. There it is.
Yeah,
It's
that's right.
on the table.
There's a lot going on there.
6, 8, 10.
Is it too crazy, or is there actually some deep stuff there too?
There's some deep stuff, but I find my personal preference is, I mean, 6 cards just really boring. I mean,
it's just like
it's just a complete nut pedal game. There's far less complexity to it.
But 5 cards.
Everyone's just paranoid all the time about everything, and rightly so. It really does stifle action.
But 5 card, there's still
5 card. There's still enough going on. Like, I can live with 5 card. I'm a 4 card purist. But 5 card I can get on board with. 6 card really is a bit of a dead game.
Where's the PLO event this week? What can't throw one in?
I don't know. I think it's been tried before, but these guys like their short deck and they like their regular hold'em. Diamond on the turn, spicy one. Wai Long picks up the flush draw.
What about no limit PLO?
Again, it just doesn't work.
It's
not a game that really lends itself. I wonder about this game, in fact, on that same reason, that whether this game plays better as pot limit. I've been watching it. You know, there's a lot of limp jamming goes on in this game, and you can kind of stop that, making it pot limit. Flush on the river.
Yep.
Wai Long gets there. Unfortunately for him, Paul has absolutely nothing. He lays the trap.
He's done this before. We saw with the nut 4-liner when he had the ace, got a bet out of Tai Ha, took a stab. Here, possibly the same. Doesn't show a lot of interest in the pot. And Paul.
Flush.
Flush. Oh, yeah, check. Almost bluffer. Yeah. I may be good. No need to bluff. Yeah.
Oh, still this 120. Oh, still you go level. After this hand, okay.
Raise.
He limps in. Wei Long popping up with ace jack. 420 the bet. Paul going to defend his pocket pair. Queen A8. Wei Long with backdoor draws, but not much else.
Yeah, Paul got the lead. Paul's got a hand that's hard to hang on, though. You know, he does have a diamond. Could be winning. I think it's still merit to call here, even though it's tricky. I think you know, you also have you could spike a 9. You could just have the best hand. The price isn't too crazy, although it's separation here. This is an important pot. You start just flicking in 350.
Right.
Now you're down to 6. Your opponent's up to 12. 2-1 lead. This is a tough one. I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure here. Does find a call. I think it makes sense. Kind of depends if you think your opponent's just going to go nuts shelling off on bluffing as well. And pretty good card. If you're wide long and you get called here, I guess hands that you think your opponent could call 9-10, 10-jack, some kind of, you know, gut shots. You block though.
Yeah, he's just got to slow this down, hasn't he?
And you'd think so. I would think so too, but he has other thoughts.
Wow. 800 now. This is really tough for Paul. He's called once. Don't really see how he can call again in this format, but who knows?
Yeah, what bluffs, you know, like it's just a good bet. His spidey senses were on there, but someone's got to win. And these guys aren't making deals, I'll tell you that. For
that you can be sure of.
Yeah.
I mean, we were joking about it being small stakes, but it is for them. It's really small.
Playing for 6 buy-ins, 150K roughly difference. So, or you know, 1 or 2 more tournaments for 25K. I wonder if the most entries were probably 4 to 6, probably 5 maybe.
Sound like Jason was having a good go. Wei Long betting his top pair gut shot on the turn. Hang on a second, what's Paul up to here? Here we go. Coming out with the check raise with bottom pair. 825 the bet. This is a little out there, Jeff. No spade in his hand, no draw in his hand.
Yeah, it's
just trying to put him in the bin. What are you gonna do here with your top pair and gut shot?
See, this is the spots where I think Wei Long is just the bet. Like, Wei is so talented. Like, I think he just can, like that 9 in his hand is just so valuable, I think. And thinking of the hands Paul's really gonna be going for there, he just kind of stuck in. And also, he thinks will Paul fire it off?
Right.
Or is he capable?
If I call here, can I shut him down?
Not capable. Of course he's capable, but is Paul going to just like barrel off? Especially with the stack size, it's just for Paul to now go for a big bluff here with his stack. It's too critically 5 million. He can still dance.
9. 8-jack.
He waves the flag. Wei Long takes in the pot, and a very crucial one at that because he now has over a 2-1 lead. All of a sudden, we have a clear favorite in this heads-up battle.
Yeah.
We have days upon days more of coverage left. Paul completing. So pardon me. Wei Long completing. Paul on the button with Jack 10. Says, let's see 3.
And there's a bottom 2 situation again.
Yeah.
Very vulnerable hand. But heads up, 2 pair, flopping pretty good. And
Wei Long having a stab.
surprising here
Yeah.
again. This is similar where maybe
Ivan.
there's something about these sevens and these spots. Ivan did the same bluff on the
exactly
same
the same board, right?
Yeah, I gotta figure this, check this one out.
You're gonna pump it into the solver, huh?
Maybe just ask them and maybe catch him in the hallway. Try to get a quick question in. Paul, do you want to start betting now? Opponent checks to you, and he does check back. Okay.
Wow, makes the straight.
I mean, this is just.
That's why you bet the sevens, Jeff.
Yeah, I see that now.
Surprised Paul checked that one back on the turn.
Me too.
Feels like a very wet board. You've got to try and tax some hands. If you get check raise, you kind of just give up on it.
Yeah, the thing is, Jack 10, it's a. Problem with playing it that way now is you do open up the door here, but at the same time the board's just so ugly. Like,
right, what can we beat?
What are you beating here? What bluff does he have?
Like even the missed diamonds have got something. You have to. What are we looking at? Like King 6
X.
of diamonds. Well, I mean, I suppose King 8, King 9 of diamonds. Yeah, real tough one. Let's see how we can call this. Oh.
Ooh.
He does cool.
Yeah,
I think it's
that's
a little thin. Saw that the other day, didn't we? Paul watching it, he just loves it. Doesn't want to miss a thing.
And King 10, Ace Jack. Oh, and
go.
Paul's gonna call. This is a way. He's got a path back here. He will call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, still 55-45.
Exactly.
All in.
King. He says. Wei Long with a chance to win it here. 45% to be our champion.
King.
Paul, well, obviously needs this for the double up. But it's only the first step on the road to winning this tournament. He's going to need more than just this one. But he has to win this one.
Oh.
King 8-9. Couple of diamonds. Paul with all those backdoor draws. Still 26%. And Ace the only direct out. 7 on the turn. 6, 10, or... Up already, yeah. 6 no good, of course. Wei Long having that one covered. Just the Ace or 10. We'll do it for the Triton man. 7 on the end.
That's it. That is it. Why Long?
He says.
Good.
Definitely out straight over.
Nicely done. Congrats to our champion, Wai Long Chan. Really, really well played. Impressive stuff.
Yeah, Jeff, you called it when they got heads up. You said this guy's so tough, and Paul certainly found that way. Obviously, a little bit of cooperation from the deck, which you're always going to need on a funnel table, especially heads up. But he really did turn it up on Paul and kind of won it in a canter. Never really had a slip. Paul, though, of course, will be happy to walk away with the 300k for coming second, and I'm sure he'll be jumping straight into that 50k regular Hold'em event that is underway here at Casino Sochi. It is Wei Long Chan, though, who walks out of here today, Jeff, our champion of event number 3.
Guys, this is a new champion of Million Super High Roller Series in Sochi, Wei Leon. Our congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very
What
much.
are you feeling?
Feeling happy, of course, for the win. Yeah. It's always happy to win something. Yeah.
We know that you're a big fan of short deck tournaments. Yeah. Tell us, please, what mostly do you like in short deck?
I don't really like short deck a lot, but because I play a lot, so I probably a bit better than some of the guys because I play a lot more. So I guess that's why I prefer this game somehow compared to no limit Hold'em. Yeah.
We know that short deck now is a part of WSOP tournament in Vegas. Yeah. Are you proud the game you love is so popular now?
Yes, of course. It's getting more more players are starting to learn this game. So it's of course fun to play this game. Yeah.
Do you know why Asian players are so great, are so successful in short deck?
I guess because some of them like to gamble more. Yeah.
And tell us a bit about your Russian experience. Did you try something special in Russia, or maybe something surprised you a lot?
Yeah, we went skiing like day before yesterday. Yeah, it was a great experience. Yeah, although the ice was a bit slushy, but we like it. Yeah.
Cool. So our congratulations again, and we wish you good luck in all other tournaments.
Thank you very much. Okay, thanks.
Come on now. Very good.